Like, I ain't start playing till 11th grade, and all my teams was, I'm on the bottom teams most of the time. You feel me? But in my mind, I'm like, how can I get in the league, stay in the league? Other people was getting called up, and I'm not. And I feel like when I play against these people, I'm killing them, and it's clear. You know what I mean? What are y'all watching?
Welcome back to Mark My Words, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I got a special guest, bro. We bring people in, you feel me, all the time, but, you know, it's different when you got your bros and you real people in here. I got my boy, Tahjere McCall. Boy. Right?
Yeah, I'm good, brother. How you?
Good, bro. So just a quick overview for people that don't know you from Philly. How you get your start hooping?
I mean, me and my dad, we always used to go to the park and stuff. It ain't like I ain't never touched a basketball.
Yeah.
I think I played basketball in elementary school. I think my last year, like 5th grade or 4th, something young.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was fun or whatever, but it wasn't really nothing that like stuck to me like, yo,
For sure.
I want to do this. It was just something I seen people doing. We did it on the block or whatever, so it was fun to do.
Yeah.
Junior year of high school, all my bros was really playing basketball, so I just joined the team because of that.
Yeah.
And that was kind of when I started playing. That was kind of the reason I really started taking it serious.
And then people that follow you closely know that you didn't play AAU, but you started off your college career at Niagara. So with you not playing AAU, how did you get to Niagara?
So that's a crazy story. Yeah, it's a crazy story. So, like I said, I didn't start playing till 11th grade. So I didn't even know about AAU. And I think then, if you ain't kind of like get your name or something by 11th, AAU was weird for 12th graders after you done.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like some prep post-grad type.
So it was kind of counterproductive.
For sure.
Or looked frowned upon or whatever.
For sure.
So I was like, I'm not doing that because y'all ain't about to talk about me. So I didn't play AAU. So I committed to 12th grade come around. I get a visit from my old head Scott. He had a D3. Geek, bro. This time coach come see me. Geek. We talked, going to unofficial there. Just it's like near Philly, not in Philly, but near Philly. Arcadia. Went there or whatever. Loved it. It was cool, but that was like the beginning of the season. Season keeps going on, 12th grade. I think Millersville or Holy Family, one of the two started talking to me. Went on a visit to Millersville, like that. That was cool. Season going on. Then Holy Family come in the picture, and I go on a visit there, like that. All these schools are kind of near. Millersville is probably the furthest, but season end. We lose in the playoffs to Maurice Watson with the Creighton
name short
guard.
Name something for me.
Yeah, he was super tough in college, but he from Philly.
Okay.
But we lost to him and his team in the playoffs. And so I committed to Holy Family, verbally committed because that was literally my two options, Holy Family or Millersville.
Yeah. Summer
keep going on or whatever. I don't know how it happened, word of mouth. I get a call. This is Blase from Niagara University. At the time, they got, I think, like 4 players from Philly there already. The coach, both of the coaches got Philly ties. Yeah, my bro Mean and Ye, they from Philly. Like, I know them. So it was kind of cool. This is, I want to say early June, so people was already pretty much got their schools.
For sure.
You know what I mean? You
sure.
going to. So they called me. Mind you, I'm geeked. I'm telling my mom I want to play D1. Like, that's all I want to do. Because, especially at that time.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what the cool thing is to do. Unite to go D1.
Yeah.
So my mom trying to force me to get a scholarship, a free scholarship. She like, just go to the school and stop waiting and playing games. We had a couple back and forth or whatever, but I'm like, I'm going to wait. I waited. They called me. We talked, Blase sent me there, flew there probably like that next couple days. Worked out, met with the coaches, signed there, and then was in school that next, like, probably month, starting school. So that was kind of how I got to Niagara and that whole thing.
For sure. And then you spent 2 years in Niagara, right?
Yeah, sadly, yeah. The second year was tough, bro. Second year was tough.
So then after Niagara, TSU. What led you to TSU, bro?
Anthony Mason.
Yeah.
That was my OG.
Mm-hmm.
His son played on my team, so that was like my guy, Antoine Mason.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was cold in college, cold.
Yeah.
His dad was always around.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to me and the coach wasn't seeing eye to eye, so I was getting DNPs, not playing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? After I was told something else.
Right.
So come to the end of the season, he released me.
Mm-hmm.
Mind, like I said, I ain't really had no offers in the first place, and I didn't go with my first coach. They left.
Yeah.
And went to Hofstra.
For sure.
So my second year, I'm with a whole new coach. So he released me. I'm trying to find schools. I'm trying to see who I know to contact somebody just to take me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just figure it out. But he my school I went to, they getting a new coach.
Mm-hmm.
I can talk to the coach and see, you know what I mean? And the coach is Coach Ford.
Right.
So that happened. Ford take me. I signed. That's my only option. Like, I ain't got no choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sign. Crazy part is I came here. Of course, I had the red shirt, but it was. I didn't know what an HBCU was and what came with that.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't never really been down south.
Yeah.
I ain't really, you feel me? So
sure.
it's like I'm just happy to stay D1 and play basketball.
Yeah.
Especially for free. So sign, and that's how I got to TSU.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was gonna get into that too. Just as far as you getting to TSU, of course you had to sit out transfer year, and then you had 2 years to play.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Your 2 years, 2-time first team All OVC, 2-time defensive player of the year, OVC. What's your like favorite memory? If it's one memory, or if it's like multiple from TSU? Because I mean, I got
off the court.
That's what I was gonna say. I got my boy Trip in here too. Y'all can't see him. He off camera.
What's up, Trip? Here.
But no, I said so because we reminisce all the time, you feel me, about just school, whether it's ball, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, a practice, or it's, you know, off the court, or it's a game moment. Like for me, a moment like as far as you know, when you hit the game winner on Murray.
Okay,
And then we turn, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We turn the locker room after, and then we pop out that night. You feel me? Like, and then just moments us fooling around on the bus on the plane.
I'm gonna keep it G, bro.
Like, what's your?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better, but I'm always moving on to the next thing.
Yeah, it ain't really
fast that I don't really. And I tell that about people when they ask me about like making the NBA and it. My mind is already on the next thing that I don't really get to enjoy or take it.
You don't reminisce for real?
Yeah, I don't appreciate what really has been going on. Like if we sit and actually break down what, then I'm gonna think about it and kind of get it. But as far as like memories, bro, it was so many that, you know what I mean? Like it just was a great life. Like it just came, like day after day it was something. Even if it was nothing, you feel me? But basketball, you said that Murray shot was crazy. That Murray shot was crazy. I like that one a lot. Yeah, basketball wise, that's probably it.
What about off the floor? I mean, we got just a million stories with us talking about like just some crazy stuff Reed did or said. Or, you feel me? Just is, you know what I'm saying? Is it any like
off?
You know, I mean, it's plenty we could just.
I know. It's too many.
You feel me,
bro? It's too many to pick from.
Because we got pictures and videos and stories and just everything.
It's years. We've been there for 2 years. You know what I mean? 2 or 3. I was there for 3 years, so it's a bunch from. And it's crazy. Like I said, I be moving so fast, I can't even separate. Like I still be thinking y'all was on the same team that my last year team. Y'all wasn't on that team, right?
The last, what you mean? Like the first. There
was one team y'all wasn't on.
When you sat out.
Yeah,
that's the only team we went on that you was.
But you was on the 2 years I played. Y'all was on the team.
Yeah, it was the year you sat out.
I wasn't there. But I was still there. Yeah, okay. So that's my first year was there. I wasn't. Okay. So it'd be all like a blur because I still be mixing. It was just all one moment.
For
like
sure.
That whole college experience was just one rollout.
No, I feel you. Yeah, it's definitely. It go by quick. It feel like it's a lot. Like you said, it's a lot, but it go by quick. You feel me?
Fast as hell. You
ever You ever think back and like miss college at all? For real?
The people.
Yeah.
College was tough, bro. We ain't really had no money.
Yeah.
We was, you know what I mean? It was where we was. It was just college was tough, but the people in the activities and the
HBC,
the vibe and the family.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
For
like the cooking, all that. Like I said, if I could come visit, every like homecoming or something like that, that would be the best. I miss that part of it, but the school part, not so much.
No, I feel that. So transitioning into after school. You start your pro career, and you mentioned something. I had an episode about. I talked about it, bro. As far as like just being happy you D1, you feel me? And a lot of people, you know, some people blessed and fortunate enough to go D1. Yeah, if you go to college at all,
especially for free.
Straight.
Especially for free.
But like, you know, and some people go D1. We all play Division I ball, but like you in your pro career, bro, and doing well. And we're going to get into, you know what I'm saying, G League, and now you're Australia, one of the top guys. What does it take as far as to be one of those top guys? Because a lot of people don't know what it takes to even play college or play D1. But, like, to go a step further, it's because, to be real, bro, it's kids that's really, like, delusional for real.
Yeah.
And they don't know what it takes to even play in college or even they just say, I'm a pro. But it's like, you really don't know for real. No. So, like, just speak on that, bro. Like,
all right, so my answer, it's hard for me to answer those questions because my situations has been a little like damn near lucky type time. You know what I mean? Because first, of course, you gotta like I work hard and stuff, like every day. You know what I mean? Every practice, and I listen. Yeah. So most coaches always lean towards I'm gonna get some type of playing time because I'm gonna play defense, I'm gonna play hard, and I'm gonna listen to what you gotta say. You feel me? So I'm gonna be on the court somehow, and then what you do after that, what you show after that, it kind of transfers over time.
Yeah.
But, so when I went to Niagara, I'm thinking I'm redshirting, like I'm ready to redshirt, just happy to be here, grow. I was like 160, 5'10", and that summer going to college, I grew to like 6'3" or something like that. Yeah. So I'm still figuring it out. I wound up starting at the end of the year, and we go to NIT. So I'm like, yeah, this turn. Coach leave, but that whole year, I was just happy to be there. So I didn't have any expectations for me not to do what was asked. You feel me? Like, I think I can get cut at any time. I don't want to go. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I think to make it in college, bro, it takes sacrifice is the biggest thing. Because this, especially at HBCU, it's so much stuff going on, bro. Yeah. So much stuff going on. Yeah. You really got to sacrifice missing out on some fun to if you want to take it far. You feel me? Like if it's just something to do, then you can hoop. And some people talented enough to just hoop and not work hard. Like if that's what you God given, you feel me? But I think you gotta listen, sacrifice, and just work hard, bro. Like eventually that energy puts you around the right people to understand. Yeah, like God put the tools in your life that you need for each chapter. So you just gotta trust that your energy and you working hard is gonna take you where you're supposed to be.
For sure. So starting out the pro career, how many workouts you have with league?
3. So the three I had was, mind you, I'm from Philly. I live in Philly. Wizards, train right away, like an hour train right away. Yeah. Nets, 45 hours, something like that. And then the Sixers, 20-minute, 30-minute ride.
So then you got the 3 workouts, and then you spent time in the G League with College Park.
Nah, I went to Brooklyn. So I had my workout with Wizards, Brooklyn, and Philly. Brooklyn liked my workout.
You was with Long Island first, right?
Yeah, but I went to Brooklyn. Brooklyn liked my workout, so I went with them to Summer League. That's where I went there with Summer League. Then I played Long Island G League after that. Okay. Yeah, and then I went to College Park, I believe. Yeah. So 2 years with them. Before
let's stay with Long Island. So when you in Long Island, you get called up. Yeah. And that was a moment, bro, because like, you feel me, we all tight, and like, you feel me, when you got caught up, I feel like I made it. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I was just proud. You know what I'm saying? That's what you go for. Just break down that, bro. Just get that news, and then just break down like a 10-day contract, like what that entails and stuff.
Okay. So I didn't stay at my home, but I'm gonna start from the beginning. So the crazy part about that is, that season, I wasn't really playing the way I wanted to be playing. Like the time, like. It's so much stuff that I didn't know at the time. You know what I mean? like I didn't know, ignorant to the situation. But so much other stuff. But I wasn't playing, and so I keep telling my agent like, "Yo, I gotta get out of here. I need to get traded. Like I need to, like." I was doing what I was supposed to do in my time, but I just wanted to do more. Everybody else was doing more. I wanted to do more. I wanted to, and I got traded. So like 3 times, whatever, didn't get traded. You know, but like I said, I listen and I'm a professional. Like I'm not going, I'm coming to work. If I'm here to work, I'm coming to work. You're going to get the best of me every time I come to work. So they wouldn't trade me. Keep playing. We start getting nice. Like we start hooping. So we in practice one day. Bro, I'm telling you, craziest. We just practicing. End of the joint, they like, yo, somebody want to talk to you or something like that. I'm like, I'm thinking I'm getting cut or traded because I just asked. But I'm trying to go in there. Blase. We want to sign you. I'm like, for real? I'm thinking it's got to be a whole different conversation. I'm like, for real? So they told me that. Bam. Hung up. Went and called my mom, my dad, and my girl. Told them. Mom started crying. Dad didn't really give me much, but that's him. You feel me? Yeah. But he was just like, congratulations, whatever. So after all that, went back upstairs, and my team, like those still my brothers to this day. You feel me? Like text. For sure. I went back up there. They all jumped on me, poured water on me. You know what I mean? Like really turned for me. Yeah. So that, and I don't really cry, bro. Like I really cry. And that kind of like that was a moment. It was more so not even making the NBA. It was just more so that they was damn near happier than I was. Like I'm ready. Like I said, I go to the next thing. So I'm like, all right, I made it. How do I stay now? Like how do I? Because not everybody, but people get 10 days and like even me, like you know what I mean. And then turning on, but my mind, I'm like, how can I get in the league, stay in the league? That's all I'm thinking. All right, now I made it in the league. Now how can I stay in the league? For sure. So I wasn't really. It was just like all hitting me, and then they started getting turned and pouring. And I shed a tear or two. Not too many, for sure. So that was cool. So how that happened is now you're officially an NBA player. So I'm in Long Island. It's like an hour from Brooklyn traffic. So you go to Brooklyn. They send you a little caddy, you know, you travel, Drizzy style. But they send you a caddy, a driver or whatever. You drive to the telly, stay at the telly. So now you damn near live there for the 10-day period. We had a home game. I think
played the Wizards, bro.
Yeah, but the first part of my 10-day, I'm at the second. So the first one, we played the Wizards. Yeah, I was geeked because I had got my hair. That was my second time getting my hair dreaded. I was geeked. It was perfect time. I had a Palm Angel shirt, crazy bubble north.
The fit,
the red. I was waiting for that. I remember that. I'm gonna kill him. So whatever, we get to the game. You go in the locker room. It's food ready. Mind you got to get there because you like the 14th, 13th guy. For sure. So we got to get there. If the game started at 7, I want to say we getting on the bus at 3, 3:30, go to the gym, probably going to eat. That's what I ate. Had the food, had some fruit, got dressed. Then you got to do your correctives, the lift before you get out there.
They make y'all do that?
I mean, they make you do it, but you should do it because it's getting you know what I mean? But they make you correctives. Then you go to the court, do your warm-up. Now you come back, it's probably, I want to say 5:30. So you got about an hour and a half of just chilling in the locker room. So I go back. That's where I learned now I shower after I work out now. Okay. Because I ain't used to do that. I ain't used to shower. Like on game days.
Like before the game?
Yeah. I ain't never really seen nobody warm up and then shower and then get ready for the game. Yeah. But I go to the NBA. I go to there and I see warm up, shower, chill, eat, get changed. Warm up, shower. And I learned like when I'm around people, especially people where I want to be or people that's got tendencies or things that I just naturally pick up stuff that just makes sense. Like you are sitting there and you are dirty and you about to sit there for an hour. You know what I mean? Just shower. That makes sense. It makes sense. There's nothing wrong with not doing it either, but it just makes sense. So now I do that. So do that. Now I'm sitting there. Mind you, that's when Vert next to me and Baz, and those are my guys, like my brothers. Yeah,
when you say Vert and Baz, he mean they just so that Karis LeVert and Shabazz Napier.
But they sit next to me, and we just bidding, bro. Because I think this one was, if I'm not mistaken, Bert had first got his hair done or cut, and he had a Dewey on, and we broke for literally like an hour. We was just sitting there bidding,
right
bro.
Before the game.
Yeah, but then I took pictures of my jerseys. That's when we had the Biggie for Brooklyn, the Biggie jerseys. Yeah. So I was kind of geeked about that.
Yeah, that's like tough at the game.
Yeah, they give it side. I was geeked about that.
For sure.
We get to the game. So I'm geeked, bro. I'm on the bench. Me at whatever age that was, I got energy. I'm yelling every play. I'm there getting smacked. Bomb, bro. For real, Wizards was bombing us, bro. I'm still talking or whatever, but they bombing us. We get to the end of it. Mind you, you think you're gonna get in? You expect not to get in, but you think you're going to get in.
You gotta like, you feel me?
Yeah, so the whole game, I'm like, especially when we start getting smacked, I'm like, all right. So we keep going, we get to the fourth quarter, right? Timeout. The assistant coach come over. Taj, you in.
Mm-hmm.
Heart drop. Boom. No kissing. Boom. So I sit down in the huddle, right? Mind you, I'm looking around. I'm on an NBA bench. You feel me? Now that I'm talking about it, and now I'm thinking about it. It is kind of crazy that I was there, but so we on the NBA bench or whatever. He in the huddle. Mind you, we getting bombed, so he ain't really saying too much. Just need y'all to play hard. This is the last year. Yeah. Mind you, it was me, Baz, Rondé, my brother, and I forgot who Rody. I think Rody was out there. That's my guy. Rody, he overseas now, but he was on a team. And so we go in the game, bro. And I think the first play, I think I get like a charge. Second play, I get a left hand layup, come back down, make a tough shot, and Bill was killing us. Yeah. So as soon as I get in, my job is Bill. Yeah. You know, that's my thing. I'm defense. Yeah. So as soon as I get in, yo, you got Bill. Let's stop it. I'm playing great. Come down. Rondé hit me on a back door. I should have dunked it.
I know the one you're talking about, the pump fake.
I gotta grow up. I should have dunked it. But pump fake and one. Boom. Yeah. So we twerking. We still down like 20, but we cut it to like a 11-2 lead. You got me like run. You know?
Walk out the bench.
Yeah,
bro.
we was playing hard. We was playing hard as hell. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we lose or whatever. Go back, go to sleep. I think I'm there for another. If I remember correctly, I'm there for another game, but I don't suit up. Spence come back from injury, and
then with it,
he come back from injury. So now there's no rise on the bench for me. Yeah. So I'm dressed behind, right behind the bench. Yeah. So I'm dressed for that, and then I went back to the G League after that. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's just major, bro. Like, you know, people don't even touch the league. You feel me? For you to play, you know, regardless if it's a game or, you feel me, 100 games, like. You played in the league and made an impact. You feel me? Yeah, so it's just crazy.
I appreciate that.
But back to the G League, you College Park. You know what I'm saying?
But before the G, so before you get to the G, so so I went to training camp with the Hawks. Yeah. So before the G, you do preseason with the so that's when, like, sometimes a lot of people don't know this, but so when people sign, so like even Brooklyn, I signed with Brooklyn. And I was a net before I got the 10-day. Yeah. But you're not a net officially until the season start, like the regular season. You know what I mean? So I signed and I was a net all the way until the regular season, then they cut you. So some people go through that, and then some people are signed for the season.
So like you was at Atlanta Hawk.
For that preseason, and then now it's time to cut this roster down and get the people that we want to start our season. So I went to training camp with the Hawks and did that. That whole ordeal was crazy. We played in Miami twice, I think, in New York, and that was when Vince was playing. Yeah. So Vince was cool, bro. That whole. That's when that's when I met a lot of my guys. But that was a great time. And then you go to the G League season.
Sure. And then is it true? So Chris Boucher, he won Defensive Player of the Year, right? G League.
Yeah, we're on the Raptors now. Yeah.
Was you second and voting behind him?
No. Yeah, I think I was second. I was second twice. Second to him and then second to GP. GP 2.
Yeah. So then, what year was that? Were you done with Atlanta?
That was COVID year.
That's what I was going to say. COVID
year. We didn't finish that year. I went to France.
And then you went to France, and then after France. So what was that like going to France? Because I know you was in the States. You feel me? Like, college, and then
Yeah,
after
I wasn't trying
college.
to go over there at
Yeah,
all.
'cause I remember,
wasn't trying to go
you know what I'm
over there.
saying? We was talking about that. It was like, that was going to be different.
It was cool because it was only like 2 months. Like I've never done a full 10 months somewhere,
sure.
which I commend everybody I come across that does it, and I probably will have to do it, but I just never have had to yet. But France it wasn't. I don't really like France. It's not. Yeah, laughing. For real, bro. The league I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, the league is fun. The league is good. Physical as hell. High pace, but learned a lot. But just I'm talking about literally France outside of basketball.
them.
I'm more of I like nice weather
For sure.
and
What it feel like? France ain't nice?
it feel like a city. Like I'm from Philly, so I've been in a city my whole
sure.
life. You know, like that's and I'm trying to I want to be resort type thing or you know what I mean? Somewhere where I feel like I'm excluded.
Yeah.
So that France just put me back, like even Paris, like as nice as Paris is, it just feel like you back in the trenches. Like I don't know. I guess it's trauma, I guess, but I really just don't like being in cities. I like being near water and being away.
Yeah.
So and they don't speak English, so I really be confused.
Yeah.
Like you can't even going to get a croissant is hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's literally hard.
Yeah.
It's hit or miss. But as far as basketball, I like the basketball a lot, and I learned a lot out there.
Yeah.
Learned a lot.
So he was in France, and then after COVID, what was it during COVID? Was you were with the Magic?
Nah, I didn't go to France after that. Bubble hit. I mean, COVID hit. They had the bubble.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
And I got drafted to the Magic.
Yeah.
and then won that, and then went to
yeah.
France.
Talk about that, bro.
Yeah.
When y'all was the champ.
The
So
bubble, yeah, the
so
bubble was crazy.
so my boy is G League champ too. So in the bubble, they won it. So you feel me, my boy? You know what I'm saying? Did y'all get rings?
Yeah, it's in the crib. Bro, I don't know where none of my, and it's bad. Because especially I'm about to have a kid, so I might need to start doing that. But I don't keep my trophies. Like I don't know. It's just I feel like I know a lot of times where people get trophies and it's not deserved. You feel me? And I know that's not really would tell you if you or that's not the real story. So I've never really given much, as nice as it is, you know what I mean? I never really given much gratitude to that because it's just like more off of how people feel. You feel me? Like if you feel like I was that guy, then that means a lot to me. So like, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But that was crazy, bro. Just that whole experience and winning that bubble experience was I think I cried in there. So that's the second time I've mentioned crying.
Yeah.
But I cried in the bubble, bro. I was like you secluded. All right, so we in the bubble. We living in like a resort. The first 2 weeks you got to quarantine. Can't leave your room at all. They bring your food outside your door. They roll it down the john. You hear it coming. You get your food, eat, put your stuff back outside the door. They pick it up. Same thing. You do that for so long. Then so I'm struggling to get through that, but you know I knocked that out because I'm like, all right, we get to we in Disneyland, so it's not a bad. You know what I mean? It ain't like we in. But we in Disneyland, but it's secluded. You only got a certain part. They got a little fish lake. They got ping pong. They got games and stuff. So, you know, they feed you. So that first, we there for 2 months. So the first month, you know, you knock out. You know what I mean? It gets tough, but you push yourself through. You know, you got, all right, it's good. It ain't that bad. You can play ping pong. You can fish. You with the guys. You learn your team. And it's crazy. I didn't know we were going to be nice, but I knew we were going to be good because AP and Toons, that was the GMs of our team. Anthony Parker, you know Anthony Parker. Those were the GMs of our team, and they had us doing. And this was where I learned so much from them because you couldn't see each other before you went to play. Yeah. So the team you was playing with in the bubble, you wasn't seeing until you got to the bubble. You don't know nothing. Yeah. But we was on Zooms doing games and like he made us do that. It was like, all right, I want everybody to name you could pick any 5 all time, name it. Yeah. And then we'll go and discuss why and who's better than who. You know what I mean? Just talk, but you build that chemistry and then break the ice. For sure. So now you feel comfortable. Like, and now by the time we get to the bubble, we already feel like we're a team because we done been on Zoom every day. Even when you don't, you see people characteristics like the funny ones or the ones that be joking or the serious that don't talk. Like you get to understand people before you even see it. And like that's a big part of basketball. But So we go through the bubble. We go there. We start off terrible, terrible, bro. Because the first quarter of the first 4 or 5 games, you only played a certain amount of games because it was a bubble, 2-month season. The first quarter, like the first 4 or 5 games, we were down 20 every game, and we would come back and lose by like 2 or 4, just be tired. You know what I mean? But we knew we was nice because we was coming back
sure.
and still in the game.
Yeah.
If we could just start the first quarter good, we'd be so. Keep playing, bro. Keep playing. We lose like 7 out of 8, something like that. But like I said, we already a team. Like we done been talking. So we still vibing. Like we still, it's the guys, and it's the bubble. So it's like, that's not even our real. You know what I mean? So it's like we just vibing. We keep playing. We start ticking over wins. I mean, easy. Like it's clicking now. That first quarter, we got the first quarter out the way. Now just keep doing the same thing. Yeah, we rolling. Everybody know they roll. Everybody know what part they play on it because we had so many people because of the bubble.
For sure.
Everybody that was in, they shrunk everything. It was only, I think you could only get a certain amount of people because they still paid this, so they didn't want to pay everybody for them too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everybody, it was teams that was loaded. Like I had like 10 people on my team, I think, touched the egg. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was teams with 6 NBA people on their team. So we trying to figure out who's the star, because everybody was a star on their own team, or who's the people that's not going to play, because everybody got a second, you know what I mean? So we rolling. I actually was killing, bro, killing. And then, but for the team, I had to come off the bench. And so, like, I'm once I get in, I'm playing. I don't really care about the start. So I come off the bench. We rolling. When we needed like the last 6 or something to get into the playoffs or something like that. Win them. We get to the playoffs, bro. So mind you, people starting to go home. You want to go home. By that, you checked out.
Yeah, like mentally, right?
Bro, I'm telling you, it feel like, and I can see why people in jail really like, for real, bro, because it's like, that's why I cry, because it's like, there's so much going on, but you have no place to get, like you seeing the same people over and over. You eating the same food over and over. You going through the same, with no freedom to do anything else. And then when adversity come, because it'll be games where you play bad, or it'll be games you're not seeing your family, and now you're around strangers that if you're not close with, you know what I mean? And feel, luckily I had guys that, like I said, we were close. Even the GMs, it's like, we were close, so it helped me a lot. But it was just tough, bro. And I can see how people could check out of basketball, because it's like, I'm not trying to be here no more, but I'm trying to go home. People got kids and families and like real problems at home. So, you feel me? But we keep going on or whatever. I figure it out. I start playing better. Stop thinking. I stop trying to control everything, because my whole thing is I'm trying to get to the NBA. I'm trying to get to the NBA. This is what it takes. I got to do this. They say I can't shoot. I got to do this. So I'm forcing everything instead of just enjoying the moment. Like I said, I'm trying to get better at. So now I start doing that. And then the Brodies, we get closer. So now we all on the same page. Like I said, we know you have to roll. We rolling. Get to the playoffs. First team we play, Erie. They had
Erie Bayhawks?
Yeah, they had a bunch. They had, Jordan Bell. They had a bunch of NBA players. That's the team that bombed us by 30. Played them, bombed them, smack, stepped on. Then we play the Warriors. That was Jeremy Lin, which is crazy because that's my guy. Great guy. He was in Brooklyn when I was there. He gave me kicks and everything. Had his silver one. A great guy, bro. Great guy. But we played them, beat them, stepped on them. And then we played the Sixers G League team. Yeah. And that was the team that always because you got to win that game. They had some dogs too. Like it was a good team. You feel me? Like it wasn't you had to come with it. Yeah. Like, and they talking to you crazy and they gonna let you know. So you gotta really come with it. Like it ain't one of them games. But we bombed them in the chip too. We were so together at that time and point, and at that bubble, everybody was so many places that it's hard to really lock in
and
on.
And y'all be feeling a championship?
Huh?
Y'all be
in the chip.
And that's full circle, bro. Not even with you being from Philly, but you getting a workout with Philly. Was Philly your first workout? Or
I think so.
It's full circle, bro.
I think so. I don't want to quote on that, but I think so. Yeah. And being from Philly. Yeah. Being from Philly. But it was a G League team too, so but it's not Philly. It's more Delaware Blue Coast. But I see the affiliate. Yeah. But yeah. Nah, it was crazy. It was crazy, bro. After that, We sat and ate, popped champagne and stuff, goggles, took my pic. It was fire. It was fire more so because it was like, bro, I ain't start playing till 11th grade, and all my teams was, I'm lucky, like I'm on the bottom teams most of the time. You feel me? Like my high school offense was flex. Our scores was 30 to 32. If you score 8, you had a 3 game.
You was
bro,
elite.
You're not shooting unless we get an open shot out of the flex.
No, I feel you, dog.
So it's like winning was like, all right, all your hard work and sacrifice actually meant something. Like you have something to show for that and know that, all right, this works. Yeah. So now I'm addicted to that. You feel me? Like now I do anything to just win again. Like I'm trying to win. That's the biggest thing. I'm just trying to win. Yeah. But we won there. That time was good, but I was ready to get out of there. We was leaving that next day out of there. Went back to the crib, but then went to France. And that's when I went to France. Yeah.
You went to France. And then after France, that's when you went to Australia?
Yeah. To Australia the first year. Yeah. And then I went to France again after Australia.
Okay. So
the second year.
And
New Zealand after Australia.
Okay. And then Australia, and that's your current team now, right?
Yeah.
And how do you pronounce y'all's team name? Cans?
Yeah.
It's Can.
Yeah.
I know it's an R in there, but it's just Can. And how do you pronounce the mascot? I know it's a
Taipan.
Taipan.
Yeah, it's a snake.
Cans Taipan.
Yeah, Taipans.
Okay.
Like the dailiest snake.
I
went to a joint out there where they be holding all them. Yeah. You know they cool with that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. But cans. I used to mess up the Zoom when I first got signed. I just stayed away from saying the name. Yeah. Cause I used to say Carnes.
It looked like Carnes, but I was gonna look up like how you pronounce it. But cans. So I know you enjoying that, right? Yeah. Australia. Yeah. I know that's fun. I know you going crazy over there. You got Pat Miller joining you next year.
Yeah.
I know that's gonna be tough, bro. Pat Miller is a former player at TSU. You know what I'm saying? TSU great. He's joining Taj in Australia. They're gonna be on the same team. That's gonna be tough. What's the goal now, bro? Like, is it, you know what I'm saying? What's the next step for you? Like, I know you motivated more than ever now going in this next season.
As far as basketball.
Yeah, just period. Is it just you know what I'm saying, win the championship? Like where you at? Like you trying to get. I know you're trying to win a ship, but I'm like, you trying to get back to the league? Like, what you thinking?
Nah. So that's once again me learning. Yeah. I got goals. Yeah. But I stopped trying to force the goals.
For sure.
So like, I want to get back to the league.
For sure. But it's one of them, like, if it comes,
it's going to happen if it's supposed to happen. Gotcha. So for me, it's more so of growing. Yeah. Like the more I grow, if that's supposed to happen, because especially the way I feel, the way I'm maturing, the way my mind working, the way I'm learning stuff, I know that you know what I mean? Like, if that's what's supposed to come, but if not, whatever else comes is going to be good too because I'm putting the work in. For sure. So it's more so for Dora winning the championship. The team I'm on never won a championship, and we got the smallest budget. So it's like it's hard to win. But if we can do that and bring a championship to that in the city, is like they really show love out there. So it's like I care. You feel me? Like I really care. Yeah. But win a championship and more so outside of life, like just growing and investing in more, learning as much as I can. I've been talking more and trying to pick people's brains and learn what they've been through and what they've seen or what they know. I've been trying to network, get outside my comfort zone because I'm in the crib. Like I don't like being around people. I like being in the crib. Yeah. So it takes a leap. Even people tell me I got to be more active on social media because it might be somebody. And for me, I don't think nothing of it because I know a lot of stuff on social media is not what it is. Right. I'm not. You could be who you want to be. I'm not gonna post when I'm broke eating peanut butters and jellies. Sure. Everybody gonna post when they at the steakhouse. You feel me? Yeah. So I don't even want to put that image that I'm only eating steakhouses every time you see me because I'm not. I'm cereal. You feel me? Like it mixes up. But they also say it's like maybe somebody that is in the same situation or a situation that need to see how you live or see how you think or you know what I mean? Just learn something or motivation or anything. So it's like I be wanting to post more and show people who I am more. But the world just crazy, bro. It just makes it's so much you can do wrong. Or it's just so much. But it's also benefits. So sometimes you got to take risks. So I'm growing to do that, and I'm starting to learn how to post more. But I just like being by myself, bro.
No, it's definitely a dilemma, bro. Especially like when you just want to be low, you just want to live, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, well, you like a public figure, but you maybe not look at yourself like that.
Yeah, and that's what
it's like people, you got fans, you know what I'm saying? You may not be thinking like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But like people, it's some kids that's like, I wonder what Ty's doing.
100%, 100%.
So, I feel what you're saying, definitely.
I got fans, but it's more so like people need to see that that's an option. Like things that I have seen, I've been blessed to have been around people that has allowed me to learn and see things that has changed. And that's why it's like, you say I might have fans, but I don't look at it like that because I'm around people that it's on a, so you want to, until you get there, you don't feel like, you know what I mean? If you got $1 million and I got 1,000, it's like, I don't got money, but 1,000 might really be money. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? It's everybody. And so that helps me with motivation and chasing. But I have to understand that everybody is somebody in their own form. You know what I mean? It ain't it's not a, this is what it looks like. It might touch the same amount of people with a right person. It might be one person to touch, or it might, you know what I mean? And that change everything. And that's your obligation and your duty as a human citizen to give back into something.
You got your career going. I know you in it. You know what I'm saying? And you got years left. But like, what you thinking as far as like what you want to do when you done?
At first, I want to be a GM. I like basketball a lot, bro. I get basketball. I understand basketball. I get how people work. I know how character works. What characters go with this character? How to talk to this person to get them to understand what you versus how to talk to this person. You feel me? Like. And I build the relationships before so that I can understand that. But my coach let me coach one of the games in one of our preseason in Australia. Like the head coach. So I was drawing up the plays, timeout subs, all that. And that joint kind of made me feel turned. It was like, all right, so I'm a player, right? And these my guys. But on the court, I'm thinking I'm mad as a player or I'm happy. You know what I mean? You see, and then when you coach, it's a whole different lens. Like you'll see your teammate mess up and you get mad. But as a coach, you like, I can see why he did that. You feel me? Like, or now you see why coaches do get mad. I done told him 3 times don't do that and he done did that. And so now you got a different lens for what's actually going on. But until you get into that situation, that fires. But the reason I loved it is because, so like I said, these guys are my brothers. So we in the game, we losing. And I'm talking to them, you know what I mean? These are my guys. I'm just talking to them. They giving me feedback on how I'm doing or whatever. And they come out second half and I'm like, yo, like we losing, like, let's pick it up. And these guys turn. And I'm like, that's the biggest compliment as a coach, I think. Is when your guys listen to you. You know what I mean? Like, like I'm not yelling at nothing. I'm not yelling at nothing, but it's like, yo, we on BS.
For sure.
Like, and the guys really like turned it up, start talking. You know what I mean? And it's like, I really like y'all, bro. I really like y'all. But yeah, coaching a GM, bro. Coaching a GM. That would, or a broadcaster. I'm cool with being a like I could
see you doing that, bro.
Yeah, I really would love being a broadcaster.
You would be a good broadcaster, bro.
I would love it.
That would be like entertaining.
So in Australia, I'm trying to. It's only in Melbourne. You got to play in Melbourne, if you live, but I'm trying to. They do a joint where you dress up, you come in a suit and whatever, and you get on there and you call the games. And I'm trying, bro. I'm telling you, I kill that. That's
you would for sure. I mean, it's a conversation we talked about, like, I don't know if it's some weeks or months ago, about as far as like just being a good person, and then everything will fall in line. You feel me? So just whatever, you know, I'm already knowing whatever you do post career, bro, you gonna kill it.
Appreciate that, gang.
You know, I've been said, like, regardless of where you end up, you know what I'm saying, pro career, you one of the ones. You know what I'm saying? You know that,
bro. And it's crazy. It's crazy. And I think that's what allows me to stay
just kind of like be at peace with it,
because not even that,
not at peace with it, because you know what I'm saying, you got some more years, but it's just like whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Not
even that. More so is like, you see how you said you one of the ones. It's more so I don't see me as that, because what I've seen, I know what can be the max potential.
Yeah, which is
so you know what I mean. It allows me to stay like the way I can just, y'all still my guys because I'm still the same guy. You feel me? Like I'm literally the same person in college. So it allows me, but I don't even see myself. I just feel like I was one of the luckier ones that got the right opportunity. You know what I mean? Because I think I'm good, but I also know people that might be better or just as good or better at something else that doesn't, and it's not because, but I do think now I'm starting to learn, the more I go through life and learn about different situations and where different things rank. Now I'm starting to realize that I am like good. You know what I mean? Like now I'm starting to get, because like I said, I started basketball late. So my whole mindset is just playing hard enough to play basketball. Like I'm not trying to really, I'm just trying to play hard. I'm trying to be on the court. I want to play. I love playing basketball. But now it's getting to the point where I'm getting into a space where I feel like I'm one of them ones and I feel like nobody can guard me, or I feel like I can control the game. And it came with the failures that I done had throughout this. You know what I mean? Like last year we lost in the semifinals, and it's like I played horrible in the game, but it's a reason why I played horrible. And I turn, like I said, I pay attention. I turn everything into, I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. I might make the mistake, but I'm not making it twice. And so now you keep growing, and now it's like I realize I can do stuff that most people can't, or the way I see the game and the way my energy, like it's different. You know what I mean? And now, and that's why I feel like I'm going to be able to take it to another level, because I've never had that mindset. I've always had the mindset of like, I know I'm not bad. You know what I mean? Like I know other people respect my game, but I don't think I'm nice. Like the way I look at my game, because the people I think is nice, my game is nothing else. You feel me? Like where I rank nice is, and we had that conversation too, of where I rank the people that's really like who I think is nice. Really like that. And so I've always compared myself, and so that's what I've been growing, because like I said, when I was in the G League and I want to get traded because other people was getting called up and I'm not. And I feel like when I play against these people, I'm killing them and it's clear. You know what I mean? What are y'all watching? But that's not the way it go. But I didn't notice at the time what's going on. But the more I grow, bro, and the more my mind and being around, I hang around people that put something positive. You know what I'm something is we getting something, the people that I hang around. So I'm always evolving and growing. Like, and I've been blessed to be around the world to meet people from all over, and I take advantage of those opportunities. Like I treat everybody, no matter who you are, from whatever, assistant coach or a janitor. We're gonna have the same relationship, because I like people, bro. You learn so much, like treating people right. I just don't get how you don't do it. You know what I mean? Not overly being nice, but just like, hey man, how you doing? Or thank you, appreciate that.
Just small, you know what I mean? It go a long way though.
It changes the whole narrative of how you, like, it's just just being a great person, bro. I wish more people would get outside this. You know what I mean? It's not about comparing, because that's where I went wrong at. I want to be in the NBA because he made the NBA. I want to have his part. I want to have his hoodie because he got the hoodie. You feel me? Like that's the way I want to live. Where it's like, and what helped me realize that is the people that I know real problems that those people go through too. So I know you know what I mean? On the Instagram, you don't see that. But I actually know these stories and know the type things they're going through and know what's happening behind all this. Not that it's fake, but those are the highs. But I also know the lows. And so I know everyone has highs and lows. Even the people with the most, I know has highs and lows personally. You feel me? So it allows me to be more comfortable in what I have going on. I was always comfortable in me, but I've always wanted the max because I've seen. But now it's more comfortable with taking your time and going at your pace. And that's even in my game, like slowing down and playing at your pace and not letting nobody speed you up and really locking in. And so like I said, life has slowed me down and made me mature.
No, I feel that. It's definitely a journey, bro. You just got to grow. And a little, you know what I'm saying, a little luck. It's opportunities, everything, but a little luck is always involved. And, you know what I'm saying, it's just a journey. But not wrapping this thing up, bro. You know what I'm saying, our show is called Mark My Words. What can we mark your words on? And it ain't got to be ball related. It could be life related, just whatever. Like, what can we stamp? Like,
that I never changed. That I'm always gonna be this Taj.
Okay.
I mean, it's stamped already, but like I'm the same around everybody. I don't care if it's LeBron James or somebody in college or middle school. You know what I mean? I'm the same me, and I feel like you can mark my words, you can ask, you can do whatever, but I ain't lying. I ain't trying to get over on nobody. I ain't trying to get the best out of somebody. You know, I'm genuinely, if we got a relationship, that's a genuine relationship. I genuinely check on you. I genuinely would give you whatever. You know what I mean? If that's we have a relationship, I'm not trying to like. I'm comfortable being me and being by myself. So I think you can mark my words that I am, who I say I am.
For sure. Man, Taj, I appreciate you coming, my brother.
Nah, thank you for having me. This was great, bro. I don't really get to talk much. So
yeah, I know you. But yeah, it's another episode, y'all. Catch y'all on the next one.